Hey everyone, welcome back to the Mr. Ian's PE channel. Great job last week with your videos of your warm-ups. Really enjoyed watching them. I thought you did an awesome job, so keep up the good work. So after our warm-up videos, we're now going to focus on the next step. We're going to look back at the tests that you worked on a few weeks ago, and you're going to choose two of them. And for those two, you are going to deliver an imaginary workout session where you are going to lead those activities, and you need to be the personal trainer, again, to the camera, imagining that the iPad is a family member or a friend, and you're going to deliver those exercises with the instructions. Let's do it.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, no. Get ready.
So let's get started. On the board behind me, I've got a few tips to help you along the way. So the first thing I can see is it says choose two exercises. So I'm going to look back at the test that we did, and I'm going to pick two that I'm confident enough to speak about in front of a person. So I'm going to choose the Illinois agility test, and the second one, I'm going to choose maximum push-ups. The next thing is I need to demonstrate them. So using your iPad, you are going to be asked to demonstrate these activities to the camera, thinking about a few of these extra things. The next one, it says instructions and also some tips. So when you're delivering these exercises, I want you to think about how you do it, the form of it, where do your hands go, why do we do certain things, which way do we go. You need to really describe in detail how to perform one of these activities. The next one, be motivational. I don't want you to say, here is an exercise, please follow these instructions. I want you to make it fun. I want people to want to do the exercise you're doing. Even if it's something they're absolutely dreading, you need to make it sound fun, show them how to do it, make them believe that they're going to do a really, really good job. And the last one, once you've recorded yourself doing both of these exercises, I'd like you to upload it to Seesaw for me to watch. I'm going to show you two examples of what I'm looking for you to do. Hey, so the first test that you guys are going to work on today is called the Illinois agility test. Now in the title you can hear the word agility, so we're going to be looking at the way you can change direction at speed, quickly, getting down nice and low. So for this test I'm going to give you a demonstration in a moment, but the first thing I'd like you to think about is how you can work at your fastest. So I want you to try and be as quick as you can. A little tip for you would be to, when you get to one of the corners, get nice and low. You're much quicker if you're down low. You've got a lower center of gravity. So try and turn those corners nice and low. Also, in the middle section, there's a zigzag that you are going to need to go around. So I want you to think about trying to stay nice and close to those cones rather than in big, wide zigzags. If you do that, you're going to be a little bit quicker. Another thing I'd like you to think about is when you finish, can you finish with your shoulders forward? As soon as your chest crosses the line, that's when I'm going to stop the timer. So try not to slow down, try and finish nice and strong. And at the beginning of your race, really get ready. Try and start as soon as I say go to get a really good start. So it's the fastest you can do it. Give it your best, you can do it. So here's my example. I'm going to go to the start line. I'm going to wait for the on your marks, get set, go. On the go, I'm going to go. I'm going to start all the way to the end, back to the middle. I'm then going to focus on a zigzag all the way to the top and back again. I'm then going to go to the far corner and then finish strongly here. Watch this. So the next test I'm going to get you to do is a muscular endurance and muscular power test of maximum push-ups. So the aim of this is for you to perform as many push-ups as you can until you have to stop. So there's no time limit, there's no goal, it's just as many as you can do until you have to physically stop. Okay, so as soon as your chest touches the floor, you are out. So it's going to be very hard work, this one, so try and pace yourself, take your time. I'm going to give you a demonstration of how to do it. So the first thing I want you to do is make sure your hands have got a nice grip on the floor, and they should be shoulder width apart. So not too far, they're going to be in line with your shoulders. Try and keep your elbows close to your body, it makes it a little bit easier. Make sure your back is nice and flat, and there's two ways that you can do these push-ups depending on your personal strength. So a full push-up will look like this. So my body and my knees are off the floor, down, up. Now, I don't touch the floor with my body, but I get really, really close. Now, if you've got a family member who finds this too difficult, they can do an adjusted push-up which will be this position, then knees down, and then work from here. The aim is to do as many as you can until you have to stop. As soon as your body gives way and you collapse onto the floor, that is your final score. So there you have it. There's 2 examples from me. Now it's over to you. Make sure you find a space, get your iPad ready. If you make a mistake, redo it. Now make sure you're nice and clear with your instructions. Use your voice. Make sure you've got some good tips for the person who's listening. Give it your best. Be motivational. Enjoy it. And I'll see you next week.